Right, hey guys, Little Furball here with May's bokksu. I know it's strange, these seem to be the only videos I'm doing so far. I am going to stop that soon. But yeah, this is May's bokksu. The theme this month is All Stars, because it's bokksu's 2-year anniversary. This means that, yeah, big sheet this month, because there's that. The 2-year anniversary, so all these items have actually been in past crates. Now I have checked the list. This all these actually was in the crates before I started. The fuck was that? Anyway, what I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to stop the recording here because I'm going to make the Hoshu tea, which is I have to boil 3 ounces or 80 cubic centimeters. We use milliliters in Britain. 80 cc is like 3 ounces 80 cc. I don't know how much water that is. How much water is that? I'm assuming it's like 80 milliliters of hot water, and wait for it to cool to 70 degrees Celsius till you can comfortably touch the mug and steep for 30 seconds. So first of all, I'm going to make the tea because I started recording this forgetting that I'm doing this upstairs in my bedroom. Hence the little bit of mess behind me. Don't ignore that. I need to sort that bed. And I will be back in a minute with the tea. Right, I'm back with the tea. The 3 fluid ounces. I actually got a jug that has fluid ounces on it. 3 fluid ounces is about that. That's actually closer to 4. I had to hunt out my old Attack on Titan mug. Unfortunately, you're getting the glare from the screen, so 1 second. I can't see if that's in shot now, but that's roughly the colour it's turning. It looks like just like a very pale green tea, to be honest. But I haven't thought this through. I don't have a place to set the tea bag. It smells very earthy. It's definitely a green tea. Take the tea bag out and try it the way it's supposed to be. That was actually steeping longer. Apparently you're only supposed to steep it for 30 seconds, which really doesn't seem like long for me, but I'll try the tea and then I'll get onto the actual items. Oh, very earthy. Oh, wow. Very earthy. That is... Something just popped up on my screen. That's a very earthy, dark green tea. It's definitely better than the last tea that I had. They have got that in the box market. I'm gonna try that tea again with brewing it this style rather than the full mug, because I think if I'd done that with the full mug, you wouldn't get the flavour. Yeah, it's definitely, you have to use a lot less water. Anyway, first up is I need to find the book. It looks like it. Oh, there's that picture. Right. So first up is the olive oil. Salt senbei herb and vinegar flavour. This is from the Tochigi Prefecture, and it was in the November 2017 crate Tea Time. This rice cracker's delicious savouriness made it perfect pairing for our tea time bokksu. Take a bite and discover a mouth-watering olive oil and herbal flavour that dissolves and reveals a sharp vinegar tang to the tongue. Tochigi Prefecture is an agricultural leader in Japan, which makes the senbei a marriage of the freshest ingredients. So let's open this and give it a try. Oh, right away you can definitely smell the vinegar on this. Oh, no, actually no. I thought I could smell the vinegar, but it's some sort of herb. I can't place it. You definitely do get the vinegar. You get the herbs. I'm kind of struggle how to place the herbs though. Like, judging by, I would say there's definitely, like, it tastes like there's garlic, and by the looks of the green on it, I would say parsley, but it could also be seaweed. Yeah, those are really nice. I'll definitely be getting those again. So that's a tick on that. We're off to a good start. Okay, so next up we have the Okinawa Soba. And it just dawned on me, I didn't show you the packaging for the senbei for the last item. That was that, by the way. Sorry about the glare on the packaging. It's because I'm recording this with my webcam on a computer. I should have said, the reason I'm not recording this with another person like last time is, you noticed the audio was only on one side of the last video. I think it was something to do with the way I was filming, because I was filming it on my phone. I'm going to get a proper camera up, and I'm going to be filming bokksu with other people. I do already have some people lined up who have shown interest, so... In fact, there's one friend that's shown interest, but is skeptical. So, anyway, on with the subject. The next up is the Okinawa Soba. This is from the, well, I was about to say this is from the Okinawa Prefecture. Obviously it's Okinawa Soba, so it's from Okinawa. This was from the Tropical Okinawa box, so this was July 2017. These savoury deep-fried soba noodles tossed in Okinawan red pepper are a deliciously addictive and crunchy texture and tantalising flavour will make it your go-to snack. I'll be the judge of that, because those umi plum sticks from last month's box, those were good. Soba means buckwheat and commonly refers to a dish of buckwheat noodles enjoyed with either a chilled sauce or warm soup base. Okinawa soba is unique in its use of thick wheat noodles and korigusu, Okinawan chili peppers infused with a rice liqueur. If you can see from the packet, they are thick noodles. Not quite as thick as udon, which, if I was making a noodle dish, udon is my go-to noodle. I love udon. Yeah. How do we open this? What the I should have brought scissors up with me. Crap. Ow! Oh. Ah, good, I did open it. I was just like, and it's still fucking closed. Right, we'll give these soba noodles a try. I don't actually think I've ever had a fried noodle like this. Because, like, they are definitely noodle, but they're, like, dry. Definitely getting the noodle flavour. Not really getting much the Okinawan spice. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a slight kick there. Definitely the main flavour there is fried noodle. The spice is very subtle, but yeah, I can agree with that. I can see why people like them. That is actually a nice go-to snack. Next up is fruit pound cake. It is from the Osaka Prefecture. This came from October 2017 Fall Harvest Crate. So this was actually close to when I started, because I started getting the boxes in March. So, March? March. Yeah, because the second box that you saw was the April box. And that was, no, the first box you saw was the April box, and that was the second box I got. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, yeah, this is, fruitcakes are iconic symbols of the holiday season and come in nearly infinite variations. They can be light or dense. This looks like a fairly dense one. Soaked in alcohol or dry. This actually looks quite moist. Heavily spiced or simply sweet. Can't say that. But in the end, so long as it has dried or candied fruit, it's a fruitcake. This slice of cake has a wonderfully soft and lightly sweet pound cake base with autumn fruits baked in. Dried raisins, oranges, cranberries and figs soaked in syrup to add tang and texture, lifting up this rich cake. Now, just to clear my palate, I'm going to take another sip of my tea. Oh. Oh. Because I've lifted tea bag in, which is what I usually do, that's getting a lot stronger. Whew. Oh, wow. This looks like a very rich cake. Very, very dense cake. It's definitely a dense cake. And very crumbly. So there it is out of its packaging, so we're not getting the glare from the packet. It looks like in this, all the fruit is settled to the bottom, which makes sense when you're baking a cake. Ooh. Oh, that is a nice... It's like almost like a Madeira cake. It's definitely... If you say fruitcake in Britain, you technically get them as a Christmas cake or a wedding cake. It's a very, very dense, rich fruitcake, and it usually has icing and marzipan around it. This isn't like that. This is more like a light sponge cake with fruit in it. This is probably much... Like, I like the fruitcake that you get in this country in Britain. This is far better than it. But it is very dense. Yeah. It's not quite as rich as a British fruitcake, which is good because if you have a rich one, you don't get a lot of it before it's just overwhelming, especially if it's like a wedding cake where you have the marzipan and icing on it as well, which adds a lot of complex flavors. So this is good just to have a slice with a cup of tea. In fact, this would actually go pretty well with just like a normal cup of, Builder's Brew British standard tea. Very nice. Next up, we have... I can't find them in here. Where are they hiding? Next up, we have Hokkaido White Raspberry. This is, as I've said, from Hokkaido. This is from the September 2017 box, Memories of Hokkaido. And it says, made in Hokkaido, this airy and crisp rye cookie is coated with a layer of white chocolate and sprinkled with crushed raspberries. A selection made by Michelin-starred chef Chikara Sono, this cookie is unique in its white chocolate coating made using world-famous Hokkaido sweet corn. That's what the cookie looks like. The white balance is up. It's not glowing white like that. The white with the screen reflecting on it and the white balance being off. But we'll give it a try. Oh, wow. The rye cookie is almost like a wafer. And you get the delicate raspberry flavour through the white chocolate. That is really nice. Really, really nice. And you're getting a different sweetness from what you'd expect from white chocolate in this country to be. I think that's because it's made with Hokkaido sweet corn as well. The rye cookie with the wafer almost has a slight popcorn flavour and texture. It's very, very light. Oh, yeah. So far, I am pleased with this box. There has been, like, the month that you didn't see, I was happy with that. That was like the sample one to see if I was going to make a series out of this. So, and then obviously I did it. I kept it up. The second one, the only thing disappointing was the tea. This time, not even the tea's disappointing. Oh, although it's getting a strong flavoured now, I'm going to take the tea bag out. Yeah, there. You can see it more now. That it's very dark and cloudy. Anyway, next up we have... Now, I've already tried these. I actually nicked one of these from when I got the box this morning. These are matcha and white chocolate covered azuki beans. They are from the Yamagata Prefecture. These came in the December 2017 Modern Kyoto crate, because they're from Kyoto. Usually called Amanato, this Japanese confectionery is usually made by dipping an azuki bean into refined sugar and drying it. Originally created in the late 1800s, the store of its origin, Itario, is still open for business in Tokyo today. Magic beans don't just exist in fairy tales. Dipped in matcha powder and white chocolate, these azuki beans are dreamy, creamy confection. Now it says these were originally created in Tokyo, yet they're from Kyoto. Is that a typo, or are these like ones that you can only get in Kyoto, even though the original was from Tokyo? Let me know if someone actually knows that. The problem being is, there we go. Right, so there is the actual bean. These things are tiny. Like that's an entire serving of these. They're very soft. Like when you bite into them, you'd expect the bean to be hard, but it's just like the same texture all the way through. Nice, just soft azuki bean with white chocolate and the matcha. Now, these so far are probably my favourite thing in this, even with trying the other things, because I love white chocolate and matcha. When it comes to Pocky, the matcha Pocky are my favourite. White chocolate and matcha is probably one of my favourite chocolate combinations. Which sadly isn't a normal thing here in Britain. Like, I've got matcha powder there, and I can get white chocolate, so I'd have to like melt it, add in the matcha powder, and make it myself. But there's a supermarket in Britain that a little while ago for Christmas was doing matcha chocolate, but it was dark chocolate, and unfortunately that doesn't work because matcha itself is quite a strong earthy flavour. You mix that with dark chocolate, and they were using extra dark chocolate for it. That just makes it overpowering. The white chocolate matcha, even though it goes that weird green colour, actually it makes it really nice because it balances the flavours out. Now, I'll just finish these. Next up, we have the edamame senbei. This is from the Saitama Prefecture. It was from the August 2017 crate. Cool for the summer crate, with real edamame beans baked into the cracker. The senbei is made by finely grinding green soybeans and is peppered with kineko, roasted soybean powder. It's soybean flour, which gives it a powerful punch. While kineko literally means yellow flour, it's commonly known as soybean flour. Kineko is commonly used in sweets, but this rice cracker highlights the nutty flavour hidden within kineko. And wow, that is fucking good. Heh. Interesting. So, you see the green. Well, it's not really picking up on camera. Come on. Come on, camera. I know you've got autofocus, so. Yeah, it's probably not going to pick it up. It's got this green dusting thing, which the rice crackers from last month had on it, which I thought was matcha. So it could have been kineko with the matcha flavouring. But it looks like a cloud. So we'll give this a try. Oh, wow. Slightly sweet. Definitely getting the rice cracker senbei through. You definitely get that. There is a very slight nutty flavour there that is the edamame. No, I'm not normally a fan of edamame beans. Like just plain edamame beans. I was never a fan of those because I used to like them. And then there was soybeans that you could get cooking for a meal, and then like when I was living with my parents, they'd cook them for every meal, and I just got sick of them. Unfortunately. But these are actually really nice. Okay, so next up we have Okinawa Chinsuku brown sugar flavour. Stop sliding. It's from, well, Okinawa. It was from the July 2017 crate, Tropical Okinawa, so same crate as the soba noodles. Chinsuku is a traditional cookie from from Okinawa and is very popular as omiyage, which is a souvenir gift, in Japan. Similar in texture to a shortbread cookie, I'll be the judge of that because I live in Scotland, the home of traditional shortbread. This Shinsuko cookie gets its incredibly rich flavour from kokuto, a special brown sugar made in only 7 of Okinawa's 48 inhabited islands. The process involves slowly cooking down pure sugar cane juice into soft, crumbly sugar with a very complex flavour. These cookies combine both of these traditional Okinawa specialities in a delicious bite-sized treat. So that's the packaging with the weird kind of tiki man on it. And thankfully, inside these are individually wrapped. And that looks kind of like an amaretti biscuit. I'll take it out of the little packaging so you can see it a bit better, because the lighting in this room isn't great. I really should be switching on that lamp, actually. Yeah, that's the cookie there. It does actually feel like shortbread. Oh. Definitely has the shortbread texture, like it says, and the flavour is definitely a demerara brown sugar. The thing I'm glad that makes it is brown sugar. Brown sugar has a little bit more complex flavour to it than just standard white sugar. It has a little bit more of a caramel flavour, which adds a little bit of complexity to it. Those are really, really nice. In fact, they might actually be my favourite above those matcha and white chocolate beans. Those are really, really good. I'm definitely going to be getting more of those if they appear on the bokksu market. Those are amazing. Hell, if not, I mean, I can't make the fancy sugar and stuff, but I could probably get a hold of like brown sugar and make something similar to that. Next up is Kineko Mochi. These are from Niigata Prefecture. These came from the January 2018 box, the New Year Festival. So this is from only 2 boxes before I actually started getting them. So this is fairly recent. I should say the tea is also from this crate. I will read out about what the tea says later. Ishigo Seika uses mochi made from 100% pounded Japanese glutinous rice and a secret process to transform it into a crisp and airy texture of this cloud-like confection. These puffs are then finished with a dozen of kineko powder, made by roasting soybeans grown in Hokkaido. The snack's delicate texture and sweet nutty flavour make it wildly addicting. And yes, these do feel like puffy and quite crisp, whereas like if you got like a mochi that is just mochi, it's like a glutinous rice cake. It's quite sticky, and usually has some sort of filling in it. And oh wow, yeah, these are really light. They're kind of a brown colour, which I'm assuming is the kineko, because they're white inside. And oh wow. Slightly nutty flavour. Very, very light. Like, I don't know what the secret process is to make it that light. I'm assuming like some sort of fancy drying method, but they just dissolve. Those are really nice. Very like, oh yeah. I'm having another one of those. I can see why they say they're addictive. I'd like to point out that is the second item that says it's addictive in this, because it does say that the Okinawa soba was addicting. It says those kineko mochi were addicting, and I can see why. Those are really nice. Next up, we have takoyaki corn puffs. Now they've given me a big bag of these, which I am happy about. So yeah, we've got all the fancy writing and stuff on them. Huh. Interesting. We could get these in this country. They're made by Frito-Lay, which, if you don't know, is the company that owns Walkers here in the UK, or well, Lay's if you're elsewhere. So let's see now. These are made in the Ibaraki Prefecture. These came from Gluttonous Osaka, the April 2017 box, but they're not made in Osaka. Okay. A classic Osakan street food, takoyaki are pan-fried balls of taco, or octopus, topped with special sauce, drizzled with mayonnaise, and sprinkled with powdered seaweed, slivered green onions, and dried bonito flakes. These light corn puffs are perfectly recreate the sweet and savoury umami-rich takoyaki flavour and are dangerously addictive. It's 3 things they've said are addictive. Now I understand why it said Gluttonous Osaka, even though these are made in Ibaraki. Ibaraki, sorry, I pronounced that wrong. Because they're based on an Osakan street food. Come on, don't do that. Oh, come on. Seriously, Japan, why do you make your snacks so hard to get into? Ah! There we go. Wow. Yeah, they do smell slightly fishy and definitely savoury. That's a corn puff there. Let's give one a try. They have a consistent. They're definitely like a corn puff. They have a consistency of a snack in Britain that's called Monster Munch. They definitely have that flavour to it. Those are really nice. Kind of hard to say. There is a slight sweetness there, but it's definitely savoury, almost like a soy sauce. But there is something different there. I've never had actual takoyaki, so I couldn't compare it to the original, but those are really nice. If that's what takoyaki tastes like, I'd definitely like that. Because I'm not adverse to eating octopus. Some people are just like, oh, octopus, ooh. Like in Britain, but no. I've had, well, it wasn't octopus, it was cuttlefish, but no, octopus and like fried and calamari and stuff, that stuff's nice. Okay. And for our last item, we have sweet potato langue de chat. This is from Tokyo. It was in the fall harvest crate. And langue de chat literally means cat's tongue in French and gets its namesake from the original chocolate form that resembles the tongue of a cat. In Japan, however, it is commonly baked into a square butter cookie with a white chocolate filling. Sweet potato langue de chat is a crumbly, buttery delight that soothes your taste buds with the perfect blend of delicate white chocolate and creamy sweet potato. Now I'm going to take a quick thing of tea because all I can taste right now are those corn pops. Ooh, it's getting cold. Oh, these look like the maple butter cookies. Oh, you definitely smell the sweet potato in those. But yeah, that's it. You get the little white chocolate filling there, and let's give this a try. They're definitely crumbly. Nice light butter cookie, very crumbly. You definitely get the white chocolate flavour, but you can definitely taste the sweet potato in there. It's but it's not unpleasantly overpowering. It gives it a nice, slightly earthy sweetness to it, because the sweet potato is still a root vegetable. You do still get an earthiness to it, but it's definitely nice. But I think it's what a sweet potato is in Japan is different to what a sweet potato is in Britain. A sweet potato in Britain is bright orange. It's not like a yam, but it is the same family. But I think it's just a different variety that we have in Britain. But those are very nice. So that was all the items in the crate. However, I didn't read out the information for the tea, which is from the Kagoshima Prefecture and was in the New Year Festival crate for January 2018. It says, having a refreshingly subtle and smooth flavour. No, it doesn't. That's actually quite pungent. And maybe I shouldn't have left the bag in that long, but it says this premium tea is made using only the highest quality sencha tea leaves, Kagoshima Prefecture is known for having the best green tea. Sencha is like no other and is made by infusing and the processed tea leaves in hot water. And for just one sip of this rich tea, you'll immediately see why Sencha is the most popular tea in all of Japan. Yeah, I can see that is a really good, really strong green tea. And because it's an actual green tea leaf, it's not like powdery or bitty, and it's far better than the green tea you can get in Britain. Green tea in Britain is just green tea. I don't know what blend it is, but it's just called green tea, so you don't know if it's sencha, matcha. I don't know actually know the other brands of tea. I've not drank enough tea, but that is really, really nice. Very strong earthy flavour. Like it isn't a tea you can just down and drink because it's quite bitter. Actually, I might have overbrewed it, but I could definitely see that working. Right. Well, guys, that was the May bokksu. I will see you next time for the bokksu, which will be June. I don't know the theme yet, they haven't announced it yet. But hopefully we'll get a video before then. And I will see you later, guys.